Jake Paul got knocked out in sparring before his Mike Perry fight, exposing his overconfidence. Despite being unable to handle a training session, he's been boasting like he's the next Muhammad Ali, landing only 3 punches. Now, he's facing reality. True to form, Jake's response was classic bravado, reminiscent of the tale of the ant and the grasshopper. He thinks he can take down anyone, from Mike Tyson to Muhammad Ali, with his bold claims. While confidence is key, overconfidence can lead to downfall. Jake's announcement of a July 20th fight with Mike Perry, followed by a supposed showdown with Mike Tyson, has left the boxing world stunned.
I haven't even been able to get warmed up, but I have a lot of tools in the bag, and this guy has so many holes and openings in what he does, and so I'm going to expose that, and I have a different kind of power and turning my hips more. That's what my new coach has brought into the...
Jake Paul unleashed his signature trash talk, disparaging Mike Perry as a mere bare-knuckle fighter and boastfully promising an effortless knockout. This unbridled confidence is characteristic of Jake, but his scorn for Perry's skills surprised many, dismissively labeling him as a mere appetizer for his eventual showdown with Mike Tyson. Jake ridiculed Perry's fighting style, belittling bare-knuckle boxing as primitive and no match for his own refined techniques.
What's there to be scared of? You're just a Mike appetizer. You're like, before the main course comes out,
you got everything to lose.
You're like
I'm looking to ruin your plans.
A little Mike mozzarella stick, just get you right before the main course. Mike Tyson, November 15th. But July...
The media pounced on Jake's provocative comments, sensationalizing his insults in headlines that portrayed him as a fearless and controversial fighter. However, Jake's strategy went beyond mere promotion. He aimed to psyche out Perry, erode his confidence, and set himself up for a decisive win. By dominating the pre-fight narrative, Jake successfully created a buzz, but also drew criticism from the boxing and MMA communities. Perry, known for his toughness and fighting spirit, took exception to Jake's insults, particularly being labeled as a mere appetizer. This seeming disrespect ignited a fire within Perry, who vowed to prove that bare-knuckle fighters are far from pushovers. Perry's fans rallied behind him, flooding social media with messages of support and predictions of an upset, setting the stage for a thrilling showdown.
All right. Yeah, it's funny that you've been saying that too, because you're the green one. You're very new to this game, and I'm going to show you how much you don't know. I'm going to teach you a lesson on July 20th.
Jake's trash talk wasn't just directed at Perry. It was also a subtle warning to Mike Tyson, dismissing Perry as a mere warm-up act. By doing so, Jake implicitly hyped up their potential showdown, making it seem like the main event. This risky strategy aimed to keep the spotlight fixed on Jake, ensuring his name remained at the forefront of boxing conversations. Jake Paul was a master of promotion, able to generate headlines, provoke reactions, and maintain fan engagement like few others. Love him or hate him, he was impossible to ignore, and that was the point. By embracing the villain role, Jake guaranteed that all eyes would be on him come fight night.
Terror. Like, I'm not slowing down for anybody. If people want to delay fights, I got to get my experience in the ring. I love fighting. I love going under the bright lights, and I love putting on shows for the fans, and I will become world champ.
The fight loomed closer, and tension simmered. Perry trained with renewed intensity, fueled by a burning desire to silence Jake's taunts. Jake, meanwhile, remained steadfast in his bravado, boasting of an easy victory before moving on to the ultimate test. Mike Tyson. The stage was set for a battle of wills, with Perry's grit facing off against Jake's unyielding confidence. Sparring is supposed to be a safe space for fighters to hone their skills, but for Jake Paul, it became a rude awakening. His session with Mike Perry was meant to be a prep step for his Mike Tyson showdown, but Perry's experience and precision turned the tables. Jake's aggressive style and trash talk were met with Perry's calm and calculated counterattacks, leaving Jake reeling. The intensity was expected, but Perry's dominance was not. The sparring session became a harsh reality check for Jake, exposing his vulnerabilities and leaving him questioning his readiness for the big fight.
And is happy that it's over, and I was just happy to be there. And I'm mad about it because it fucked up my whole day.
Perry's precision strikes relentlessly exposed Jake's weaknesses, draining his strength and confidence. The sparring session ended with Perry emerging victorious, his skills and technique surpassing Jake's. Don't underestimate Mike Perry. His combat sports credentials tell a story of diversity and formidable skill. With a 14-8 MMA record, he's faced UFC's toughest fighters like Cerrone and Luck. His successful transition to bare-knuckle boxing showcases his adaptability and excellence in various disciplines. Perry's versatility and victories prove he's a force to be reckoned with, making him a dangerous opponent for anyone, including Jake Paul.
Hopefully Mike Perry can last and give me some good 8 rounds, but we'll see what happens. I don't think he has what it takes to last that long, but that's why I took this fight. I need the experience, I need tough guys, and I love putting on show.
Perry's notorious sparring sessions are designed to push limits, simulating fight conditions and building mental and physical resilience. His dedication is evident in his chiseled physique and ability to thrive under pressure. Meanwhile, Jake Paul's response to their sparring session knockout was predictable: deflect blame and point fingers. Jake cried foul, accusing Perry of using illegal MMA tactics like Muay Thai clinches and dirty boxing techniques, claiming he didn't play by the rules. However, Perry's use of collar ties and uppercuts, though unorthodox, is technically legal. Jake's protests ring hollow, as Perry's training regime and skills are unmatched. The truth is, Jake underestimated Perry's prowess and paid the price.
Like, after we sparred, it was a privilege to get to spar with the famous dude. I was like making him feel good, like, oh, you did a good job, bro. You kicked my ass in the first couple rounds and shit. I mean, look at the video.
Jake Paul's excuses for his sparring knockout sparked a debate on the blurred lines between boxing and MMA. He claimed Perry's unorthodox methods, like clinch work and grappling control, caught him off guard. Jake advocated for a more regulated sparring environment, highlighting the challenges of facing opponents with diverse skill sets. While Perry's use of MMA tactics pushed the boundaries, Jake's reaction revealed a deeper issue: the evolution of fighting techniques and the blending of martial arts disciplines. The incident sparked a conversation on the complexities of interdisciplinary matchups, where fighters bring unique strengths and strategies to the ring. But let's be real, Jake's all talk and no walk. He'll never admit his own mistakes or take responsibility.
Haven't even been able to get warmed up, but I have a lot of tools in the bag, and this guy has so many holes and openings in what he does, and so I'm going to expose that, and I have a different kind of power and turning my hips more. That's what my new coach has brought into the.
Share your thoughts. Do you agree with Jake or Perry? Let us know in the comments.